Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Gaming Jack 24/7 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Dante's Inferno. And it's been a while since we've played this game. I apologize for not recording this, but hopefully now you'll be able to hear my voice a little bit better since I have my better microphone on me. So yeah. So anyway, in the last episode, we continued our way through Greed. We were doing a bunch of, actually this is Heresy, my apologies. And we were doing a bunch of different things here, but what we ended up doing mostly was we solved a long puzzle that I always screw up. And then we did some backtracking and fought some heretics. And in this episode, we are going to continue on. Hopefully we will get out of Heresy by the end of this episode. We should be out of Heresy by the end of this episode. Where we're going next? Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But in the meantime, let me grab this real quick. And then, alright, this area is going to be a little annoying. I made sure I did a quick run through now, because honestly, I haven't even touched this video game since the last time I recorded an episode for you guys. So, it's been a while. Alright, I gotta make sure this platform moves, fire's out of the way, jump over here, get these guys. I think I may have taken like half of one hit, but that's not even that big of a deal. Now we're going to jump over here. We're going to get a new relic, which is going to be awesome. We get the Seal of Epicurus. Now, the Seal of Epicurus is a very... It's just gives you a chance to perform a crit. Your damage goes up by 15 and enemies knocked back when you land a crit. I'm not going to use it, though. I do like my rune set as is. And we have our... another piece of silver. This is piece of silver number 21 of 30. So we are actually well on our way to getting all of the pieces of silver in this game. Alright, so now what we do is we wait for the platform to come back down. We hop back over with our logic-defying double jump. And we do this for a bit, because honestly we have nothing to do until this platform starts rising again. But anyway, so I'm going to try and... if there's any sections where there's absolutely nothing going on, like if it's another like usual like, oh, let's fight a bunch of enemies kind of section, then I'll do what I've been doing and speed it up. If there's anything irrelevant, I will speed it up for you. But next thing, we have a soul here, Farinata, Tuscan aristocrat and military leader who believes that the soul dies with the body, denying life after death. He was condemned as a heretic for his beliefs. You know, I don't even care. I'm going to auto-absolve him. Mainly to save time, but also, if you notice, we just hit Holy level 5. So that pretty much does nothing for us except give us a better, our cross is stronger. Until we get some new, and then we got some options for new upgrades, but honestly, it's not as big of a deal. So now what we want to do, pretty much this section is just going to be a bunch of just waiting for platforms, just going when they show up. And also avoiding fire. So we should be, there's nothing else secret in here, so pretty much the remainder of this section is going to be, hey, let's avoid the fire and jump on platforms, and fuck. Woo, perfect timing. Alright, we're going to activate this, so if you do need to backtrack and you want to go back, like if you want to, you can do, you can actually go through that section and then hit the fire and then just go through it again. Or you can just do what I did and get the extra items while the fire's going off. It's not that big of a deal, to be perfectly honest. Now, real quick, I'm going to grab this fountain. And then we should... Yep, we get more white souls. We have about 5,000 souls. In a little while, probably next episode, I'll... before the episode, I'll take a look and see what I can use for items. And then go from there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Aw, man, yeah, we destroyed more of the statue, but we have to backtrack more, don't we? Well, we actually don't have to backtrack because there's not really much else for us to get here. We can't jump off this platform, so we can't go over there and check to see if there's anything. So the only thing we really have to do is just jump up here. There's a save point here. We're not going to use it because screw the rules. I have a giant sight. Anyway, after some more button mashing, we are through the door and over here. Alright. So, actually, what do I want to talk about? Oh, Thanksgiving. If you saw my update video, you know I'm actually at my father's place and not my mother's place. So I'm recording in my father's condo right now. It's a really nice place, and also the fact that I'm on vacation and I have my better microphone means better content for you guys, so yay. Alright, Frederick's Ring, I believe all it does is, yeah, when you're low, you got a chance to execute Divine Intervention. I believe it goes all the way up to 20% chance, but for 20% chance, it's not really worth it. Hey, look, we got another piece of silver. We are now up to 22, so there's only 8 pieces of silver left in the game. So we're going to run out of that collectible soon, so that's going to be a bummer. Alright, so this section, you can see, falling are these stalagmites or stalactites? I always forget. I believe tite is from the ceiling. Or, oh fuck. Forgot about that. Yeah, you kind of want to do this section like halfway decently quick, because the majority of the things around you are going to fall. Now normally you could go lower and like hang on to that, but in this case we didn't really need to because screw it, I'm Dante. So we walk by here. Everything's going to start crumbling from underneath us, and I failed. It went so well during practice. Anyway, I will see you when I get to that part. Okay, I'm back, and, yeah. Oh, crap. That was really close. I almost didn't know that was back for a second. Oh, crap. Anyway, so we are here. Wow, that, right, so we have now actually exited Heresy, and that's signified by the fact that we can't go back now. And I wonder where we are now. I guess we're gonna find out.
My son, within this remaining cavern, there are 3 more circles, one below another, each full of accursed spirits.
Alright, so accursed spirits, basically we're 4 circles in, we got 3 more to go. I would save normally, but counting the section we cut out, we are probably around an 8-minute video. So we're not going to do that, we're going to keep going. So here we are in Violence. Now, I thought we were going to be here earlier, but it turns out I was wrong. Now, normally, you would think, hey, let's drop down immediately, but if you don't, and you continue on the wire, you see over here we have a new artifact, or relic, I believe. We have the Shoe of Nessus, or Nesis. That. Anyway, here is the Shoe of Nesis. It's all light scythe attacks can no longer be evaded, so I'm gonna actually use that because why not? I felt like changing up our rune set, to be honest, or our runic set. And here's piece of silver number 23. Man, we're rolling through the silver. Now here is someone you may know. This is Attila, also known as Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun, Scourge of the Earth. The feared emperor of the Huns, who was forever trapped among those who desired to be drenched in the blood of man. No offense, I don't care about his begging. I'm just gonna kill him. Logic at its finest. I don't care about your argument, I'm just gonna kill you. Anyway, so now that we've taken care of that, we walk right here, drop down, and we continue on. Hey look, it's a Minotaur. Anyway, we continue down, swing over here, we jump up to this wire, walk over here, and now we drop down to here. Now, I'm going to show this off, even though I know, but see, we can't reach that. So we're going to need another way to reach it, right? So what we need to do, actually, you can see this is glowing. We can now release the Minotaur, essentially. And you can see that smashed against the wall. Now you're like, no, okay, I see that, but what significance does it have? Well, I guess in this case we're beating a dead Minotaur here because we're just going to keep going at it. Because maybe, just maybe, hey look, you can see up there, he's getting more and more damage in the shaft of his axe there. So if we keep going at it, I believe it's going to take us 2 more attempts. But if we keep just pushing at it, going hard, pulling back every time. Yep, 1 more. You can see it's getting more and more damage. You can see it. Like there's a giant gap where it keeps smacking it. So if we do this 1 more time at full speed, then here we go. Breaks off. Sticks there. Breaks that apart. And there's Lucifer laughing at us. Fantastic. But also, you can notice, yeah, if we had broken it with something else, we wouldn't have had something to get through the gap with. But thanks to breaking the axe, we can use the axe to swing across. So that's always helpful. Alright, we are at probably about, obviously you can't see the recording time, but about 12:45 in, but counting the section I cut out, we're probably at about 11 minutes on this episode. So I will go a little bit farther. I may, if there's like a close save point, maybe if it's like if there's a save point relatively close that makes this into a 15-20 minute episode, I will do it. Real quick, let's talk to Virgil.
In violence, wounds and death are inflicted against one's neighbors. This ring torments those who murder and plunder, and every soul who wrongfully smites another.
Yep. So that's what we're about. But I wonder when we're going to see a cutscene about this, because if you haven't noticed, Dante pretty much has gone through every circle of hell he's gone into and shown a sign of doing it himself. But as you can see right here, we have a new enemy. Now, unfortunately, enemies are not named in this game, which is kind of a bummer because that would be very helpful. But he's pretty much just another upgraded version of the enemies we've been fighting the entire time. But the best thing to do for these guys, actually, is what I'm doing right now. Is you spam the heck out of your cross. And then, you thought it was over, didn't you? Nope, we're just taking off the wings. Make them a little less annoying, and then we can proceed to just rip them apart. So, we're just gonna grab him. Let's absolve him, actually. Man, the button mashing one. A lot of button mashing. I don't really have a problem with it because, I mean, I kind of like button mashing, to be perfectly honest. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I guess it goes back to the good old days with, okay. So as you can notice right there, I wasn't allowed to move for that part because they're gonna show off that little mechanic right there where stuff gets set on fire. And now we have 2 of these guys to deal with, and we have to deal with the floor occasionally being set on fire. So now you can notice when you see the flame starting to billow up right there, that means it's gonna start essentially going on fire soon. Okay, I'll be honest, 2 of these guys is really annoying. 1 of these guys I can handle, no problem. But 2 of these guys, their AI seems to time it perfectly. So every time you attack one, the other one dives in, or every time one attacks, the other one will dive in directly after it with perfect timing to keep you on the ground, continuously damaged. It just gets annoying. So what we can do for both of these guys, same thing we've been doing. Oh crap. Yeah, they can do that. We basically freeze you. Okay, we need to get up. We need to get up. We need to get out. Get the hell out of Dodge. Anyway, let's keep chipping away at them. Hopefully we can get a RT over one of their heads soon. That would help us out a lot. Okay, we need to get away from here. And luckily, if they're standing on the ground when the fire goes off, then they get damaged by the fire too. I mean, obviously we do as well, which is why you want to avoid being in the fire as much as you can. Except we're probably going to get hit this time, so what we can do actually is if you're in the middle of doing one of those quick time events there, then it will actually not force you to take a hit from, damn it, frozen again. There we go, break apart. There we go, now we can stop him. Now what we can actually do here, if we want to be really, annoying and cheap, is we can just, come on, let's go here. And just so we don't have to deal with the second one, we can just be like, hey, by the way, screw you. Fly over here, let him get set on fire. Probably won't die from that. What? What? Bullshit. Anyway, I will cut to where I was. See you in a sec. Okay, I'm back, and I'm in the same relative area. I've got one of them dead. The other one is soon to be dead, hopefully. I really wish that fire would do more to them. I really hope I don't. Okay. I was gonna say, if that same thing happened to me again, I was gonna flip some shit. Come on, get over here. Get over here. You know what? You're not even gonna get. You're not even gonna get. You're gonna get punished. Screw you. Also, real quick, let me get this health fountain before the fire goes off again. Hopefully it's not going to go off anytime soon. Here we go. Alright. There's no save over here. Is there a platform over this way? Yep, there is a little fountain over here. This is probably going to be exactly what I thought it would be. Another piece of silver. So, honestly, I'm going to... We're at 19 counting. I'm going to call it an episode here. It's probably going to be about a 16, 17-minute episode. That's perfect. So, in the next episode, we will continue on through violence and see what the hell is going on with this boiling blood river. So, in the meantime, thank you all so very much for watching this. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really like it, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, guys and girls, this has been Gaming Jack 24/7 here, reminding you to just have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.